Hi, Aries-taurus. Welcome to your timeless energy check-in. I hope that this live finds you all so well. Thank you guys so much for already showing up in the chat. Hi, Aurora. Hi, April. Hi, Kia. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to read through those comments soon. I'm just going to go ahead and get set up here. Sorry for the delay. For my members that might be tuning in, I went ahead and did the January 1st through the 15th, 2023 monthly forecast, or bi-monthly, I guess, forecast reading there for you all. So that is available. Watch it as many times as you need, okay? But thank you guys again for your patience. Super excited to get into this energy for you, Aries-taurus. Again, I hope that this live finds you well. If you're new here to my channel, welcome. My name is Gabrielle, and we are going to look at how you are being cosmically supported, guided, and influenced in the now moment. This is a timeless general reading, so whenever you do find it, it may resonate for you. Part of it could resonate now, other parts could resonate later. If you feel called to rewatch it, make sure you follow your own guidance, all right, and your own instincts and intuition here. I'm going to go ahead and get started on a quick pre-channel energy for you all, just to see what I can sense and feel in the collective energy of Aries-taurus. Then once we've kind of settled on that energy, I'm going to sound my singing bowl once. Okay, we're going to let that sound travel. Once it dissipates, I'll do a quick prayer, and then we'll start off with our astrology oracle deck. This is the Black Moon Astrology for those of you that might be interested. I'm going to clarify that with the Tazama Tarot. It's a beautiful African tarot deck that I absolutely love. And then we're going to get some, what's that highest energetic outcome of all this energy that's going to come out? What can you focus on to kind of get there, to bridge the gap between where you are and where this energy is, if there is any distance? That type of energy from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, all right? Give me... I thought I had my other mallet here. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure I have that mallet nearby. Okay. Aries-taurus. Mind you, we are under a Mercury retrograde. All right. It does have some energy conjuncting Venus right now. So yeah, it might be a little relationship centered, whether this is platonic relationships or romantic. Okay. That'll be for you to discern. But some of that might be very important here, or coming out for you. I kind of get this vibe right off the bat, Aries-taurus, that you guys are really getting a clear sense of how you want to show up in your current connections. It's almost like, I almost can kind of hear it, like Aries-taurus saying, you know what, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to be different in this way, or you know what, I think I'm going to approach it like this. Or you know what, that version of me is in the past. It's like this kind of quick spitfire shift and change that just happens. That I think, Aries-taurus, that I almost feel like it's unexpected here, Aries-taurus. It's kind of like you might even catch yourself saying, wow, I never thought I'd look at relationships like that, or I never thought I would feel like that, or get to this point. But you're here, you're there, you've made it. What else? What else is in the cosmic energy here for Aries-taurus? I just heard love. Okay, so forewarned here, Aries-taurus. Okay, we might tap into some love energies during this reading. Some romantic love, to be more specific. You might have a new love cycle coming your way. Especially with, oh dang, and I didn't even do it. See, that ain't right. I'm going to be better, y'all. Because I think I said in the last reading that I was going to look into what Pluto was doing, and child, turned off, channel was over, I was out of it, all right? I'm going to do my best to try to remember that, okay? But again, I have a feeling that I know Jupiter is moving into Aries. So that's going to definitely affect your guys' energy for a while. And Jupiter is the planet of abundance, the planet of expansion, connected to Sagittarius energy, okay? Could also be connected to Piscean energy. It's an old connection though. Before Neptune was a thing. Anyway, neither here nor there, Aries Taurus. I think there's just a lot of energy that's swirling in that Aries vibe. So you guys might feel very fiery, very, again, self-confident, very sure of yourself, very ready to just dive head first into something. Just low-key, just kind of say, fuck it. Like, like I kind of get that vibe, y'all. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to just do it. Or I'm going to just go for it. Or I'm going to just show up like this. Or I'm just going to be it. Or, you know what I mean? It's like whatever, like, things might have been holding Aries Taurus back. I get the word precaution, so whatever kind of like safety measures you were taking here, Aries Taurus, I feel like those go out of the window. Those are about to go out of the window, and it's like about to be on and popping for y'all, okay? That's exciting though. I feel like it's a lot of good things coming your way. Nothing that you can't manage, no challenges coming that you can't overcome. But really like this solid sense of growth and development for you, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Positive growth and development as well. Anything else for Aries Taurus before we get started, Divine? Aries Taurus, some of you guys need to really ground yourself in some sort of connecting practice to Source. So whether that's prayer, whether that's journaling, whether it's just having conversation, whether that's getting out in nature. I just heard Source wants to talk to you. Source wants to say something. Source wants to talk to you, Aries Taurus. It's like step into my office kind of thing. I don't think you're in trouble. I just feel like there are important things that Source is trying to speak to you about right now that you really want to make sure you're allowing yourself to tune into and that you're not running from. Some of it could be a little dark in nature, okay? Just a forewarning. But again, nothing that you can't handle, nothing that is going to be too daunting. I don't feel that. I just feel like, yeah, it's just a little check-in, okay? Let's go ahead and get started, all right? Do whatever grounding or gratitude practice feels right and best for y'all that are tuning in here in the now moment, even when you're tuning in later, okay? Again, if it's a prayer, if it's a mantra, if it's a moment of silence, whatever it is that you need to do, go ahead and get started now. And we'll see what this deck is talking about, all right? Almighty Creator, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the collective of Aries Taurus energies here on YouTube and my soul tribe that will tune into this reading. Thank you for grounding us in this moment. Thank you for bringing forth the most important and clear and concise energies and messages that Aries Taurus needs to know and be aware of regarding how they're being cosmically supported in the now moment, whatever planets, whatever houses, whatever transits, aspects, zodiac signs, or elemental energies are important for Aries Taurus to be aware of and know about. I do ask that that come forward in this reading. And I thank you so much for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, your guidance, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you, and so it is. All right, I definitely sounded that singing bowl a little louder than I expected to, so my apologies to anybody's eardrums if you were hearing this in headphones, okay? I'm going to try to be more conscious of that, because sometimes I think I'm going to hit it really light, and then it's like, boom, like really rattling. All right. Let's see what you guys got going on. What's the cosmic energy here for Aries Taurus? What is the cosmic energy here for Aries Taurus? Cosmic energy for Aries Taurus. Come on now. Yes. All right, that 8th house energy, the endings and beginnings. Scorpio being the 7th house or opposing energy to your Taurus dynamic. Vibration of 32, breaking down into a 5. I almost wanted to say 7, but that's not math. I know we are in a year of 7, right? It's 2023. 2 plus 2 plus 3, 7. Okay, which gives chariot energy. It's advancement. It's moving forward. Yeah. I just heard moving forward, leaps and bounds. Like when I was meditating on moving forward, I heard leaps and bounds. Yeah, that's that Jupiter energy activating you guys right now. So yeah, prepare to expand. It's like whatever was, oh, okay. All right, Spirit is loud today. Whatever was keeping you small, Aries, Taurus, whatever was just kind of like, could have been a Saturn influence, okay? Maybe you guys have strong Capricorn, Saturn, or Aquarius in your chart, okay? Whatever that was, it's like that's coming to an end, and then this like just this bloom out, this like expansion out, this explosive energy out. I really feel like it's more explosive for y'all. Like that's what I mean. It's like something just clicks, something snaps, something turns, something shifts, and it's like nothing was the same for Air Stores. All that was old and dead is now in the past. You understand? Endings and beginnings. All right, beautiful 8th house energy. Tell me more. What other cosmic energies are here? Oh, now that flipped out, turned over like this and fell right back in the deck. That was pretty impressive. Tell me more. What cosmic energies are here for Aries, Taurus in the now moment? Whoa. Sagittarius and earth element stability. Okay. So maybe as we pull into, or well, no, we just kind of passed that, right? Am I right? Yeah. The Sagittarius, Capricorn, cusp energy might have been a very volatile time, or maybe when you felt Aries, Taurus as a collective, this huge shift. Yeah. I see stability. If I were to connect these two oracles, right? I see stability. So whatever was ending was maybe something that wasn't so stable. And what's beginning is this new energy of the earth, stability, of being grounded, of being rooted. Taking inspired action is what I just heard. Inspired action. Sagittarius energy, very optimistic, very faith-based, right? More or less rules the higher mind. Philosophy, think the 9th house and expanding your spiritual awareness and kind of being that bridge between the celestial and the earth realm, or you know what I mean? It's a kind of understanding that bridge in the same way that Scorpio energy is the bridge between life and death, or the beginning and the ending, or the ending and the beginning. It's that same vibe here with Sagittarius that you're harnessing now. It's like being able to see beyond what's actually happening in the 3D, really tapping into what's going on behind the veil when it comes to something that's coming in that is going to root you. Maybe you guys are feeling like you want to plant roots, you want to grow roots, you want to become more stable in some aspects of your life, and the divine is gifting you the vision of how to do that. It's almost like you're the arrow here, Aries, Taurus. You've been drawn back for a while. Drawn back, you've been figuring out where you want to point that arrowhead, where you want to aim, and then it's like, be prepared to be released. Like, you feel me? Pushed forward, going forward, aiming forward. Yeah, you're definitely shaking some stagnant energies here. I love to see it though. Vibration of 21 here with Sagittarius. And again, the affirmation I see breaking down into a 3. So 3 might be important to you. You got 3 threes, 32, 3, 38. 38 breaks down into an 11, so we don't further break that down. So this is what I mean, stability within yourself or in your own personal world. Okay, so not necessarily career. I mean, it could be, but this feels more like inner stability. Almost like, I don't know if you guys have heard that saying where it's like the deeper the roots of the tree, the taller it actually is. So short trees have shallow roots. The tallest tree has the deepest or the longest roots. It's almost like Aries-Taurus has been growing these really deep, long roots. And that's now about to match how tall you're about to be, or how high you're about to reach. Again, higher learning, higher aiming for something higher. Because you're so rooted, it's almost like it's hard to really aim high when your foundation or your stability is shaky, or you don't feel that, right? Maybe some of you guys have been doing root chakra work. But what makes the Sagittarian energy so beautiful, and again, it's Jupiterian in and of itself, it's again, it has that foundation of the half horse, half man, right? Half human, that beast, that just kind of grounded, tethered, rooted energy, but then the more intellectual, more higher mind. Again, it's almost like you've rooted yourself deep enough to be able to aim higher, to actually reach a goal, something that feels out of reach for you, or has been feeling out of reach for you for some time, is now almost like you can reach out and touch it if you want to. Where that used to be almost like a figment of your imagination, or like I could only dream of being able to do that, or manifest that, or create that, or ground that into my life. And I feel like in this moment, whenever you guys find this, or again, if you're tuning in now, it's like in this moment, you could reach out and touch it if you want to. It's not that far-fetched anymore. I see. It's not that far-fetched. Seeing is half of believing, right? I don't even know if that's the real saying. Don't quote me on that, but that's what came through. Seeing is half of believing. Or you got to believe in order to see. So maybe this was more or less like a faith-based thing, like you maybe found some more solid foundation in your faith and your connection to spirit, Gaia, source, whatever you want to name it, the universe. And that ability to believe in that wow. That ability to trust and find stability in that connection, in that relationship, right? Has opened up the door of vision for Aries-Taurus, where maybe it was hard to have that, or it was just, it felt like your vision was closed down or shut down. I just heard shut down for maintenance. All right, so that could be it. You maybe went through a phase here where your third eye, or your ability to see beyond what is, was shut down for a little while, because there was something in the earth plane, or in the earth realm, that you needed to tend to. And I think it had something to do with centering or grounding yourself, or again, maybe building a sturdier faith, a deeper roots, right? And so now that period and that phase of that door, of that vision being shut off, is coming to an end. Now it's just like, you can see. Like maybe you were blind to some things, and now Aries-Taurus can see. And that ability to see is really making you appreciate whatever foundation you've built for yourself. All right, Aries-Taurus. This is going to definitely be a beautiful and powerful reading. I can feel it. Let's just see, with all of this said here, Divine, bottom of the deck energy, what's the overall energy, message, or thing Aries-Taurus needs to know and be aware of? Most importantly, with the bottom of the deck. All right, that feels right. Come on now, Jupiter return and benefits. We've been talking about Jupiter pretty much this whole reading, yeah? Jupiter. Jupiter is coming around into your Aries energy. And for my Aries-Taurus, you almost kind of get the next 2 years, right? Because if Jupiter's moving into Aries, then that next year it's going to move into Taurus. So you get 2 years of these benefits and this abundant and just overflowing vibration of expansion. All right, these next 2 years are about to be, again, ooh, yeah, I get like the Knight of Pentacles energy, where Aries-Taurus has been like, again, building the foundation, maybe a little stuck and a little stagnant, not sure what to invest in, not sure what step to take, feeling, again, restriction. Maybe Saturn's been a part of this somehow, some way. And it's like that comes to an end. The vision gets clear. You now realize that all of that resistance, or all of that pressure, built a solid foundation. And here comes Big Daddy Jupiter to say, Good job, Aries Taurus. Are you ready? Like, are you ready to really go beyond what you could have even imagined? I really do feel like 2 years from now, and I know that's a stretch. I know that's like, dang, you already in, we just got to 2023, you already in 2025. But it be like that sometimes, okay? So 2025, y'all, I think you're going to have a moment here, Aries Taurus. For those of y'all that are really going to resonate with this reading deeply, you're going to have a moment looking back at this moment that we're in now and being like, I couldn't have even imagined where I am now. Like, to think of the distance between where you are in this moment and where you're about to be in 2 years, mind-blowing. Honestly, just purely mind-blowing. Like, one of those moments where you know that's God, like, you know that's source. That could not have been by your hand. That was only God orchestrating that. So again, it maybe makes this season of building stability or building a foundation that much more worth it when you actually tap into the benefits of that. Okay, Jupiter return coming out with a vibration of 49, breaking down into a 13. So 13 could be important to you. Some of you might have a birthday on the 13th. Maybe you're turning 49. Maybe your birthday's on the 4th. That's today. Happy birthday. If any of you guys are watching this and have a birthday soon, okay? Birthday energy. Okay. Oh, well, your birthday season's coming up, yeah? In April. That might be, again, a very important time here for you. I can keep channeling on this all day long. Let's go ahead and pull out some tarot here, okay? Kia said, love, that shit is confusing. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Hi, JP. Thanks for being here. All right. My Aries Taurus always show up so strong. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. All right. 8th house energy. I see an earth element for Aries Taurus. What do they need to know about this 8th house Sagittarius energy and the earth element? First and foremost, Page of Cups. Open up that heart. Aries Taurus, be open. Okay? Page of Cups. Super important here. Be open to receive, be open to give as much as possible here, okay? What's this ending and beginning for Aries Taurus? Let's just get, right into it. 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups turned out or flipped out in reverse. I'm going to keep it. 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups. So whatever is ending for some of y'all, like I said, we're going to talk about love here. I felt that. Some of y'all, this is a heavy, heavy relationship, or maybe a very significant relationship that you've had, where I feel like it might have already ended. It might have been ended for a while here, okay? But it's the emotional tie to it, the disappointment in the person or the situation or whatever the outcome was. Clearly it wasn't favorable, right? That's what you're releasing here. That's what's coming to an end for a lot of y'all. Because the 5 of Cups upright would be that energy of disappointment, being let down. It's like Aries Taurus no longer feels let down by their past. Some of y'all are stepping into radical acceptance. Like an ability to truly, truly detach from that, but still keep the part of you. It's almost like, you know how sometimes if we can detach from things, we can leave bits of ourselves behind. And then when we need that part of ourselves as we journey on and journey, it's like, dang, I kind of left that part of me. Or again, I feel like something's missing. Aries Taurus, you're moving forward with nothing missing. Nothing spilled over. 5 of Cups in reverse. All 5 cups still upright. Right? But in turns with the 2 of Cups, really a deeper sense of union with yourself emotionally, right? Two of Cups, 5 of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about the endings and beginnings here. It is 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Victory. Overcoming it. Yeah. Y'all are really conquering something that really left you disappointed. maybe dismayed. And it's just, I feel like I'm stumbling over my words because I really feel like it's hard to explain. It's hard to describe. It's more or less something here, Aries, Taurus, that you're going to feel. You might not be able to even put words to it, but you feel it. You feel this ending. You feel this shift. You sense it. Your heart's ready for it. Your heart knows it's happening. And that success absolutely is there for you. That victory over that disappointment is beautiful to see. Where it might have felt like for a while that somebody was really going out of their way to make you sad, to really hurt you, to upset you, to get under your skin, to make you feel like you were missing out on something. And Aries Taurus is like, I ain't missing out on not a nary damn thing. I'm moving forward. 6 of Wands. It's almost like, you know, in a very healthy way, Aries Taurus is kind of like, yeah, I'm the prize. Like, no, like, I'm worth it. I'm valid. Like, whoever was trying to keep you in that 5 of Cups or kind of do that, I do feel there was like a level of intention behind it, right? Somebody who's just is sad or maybe a little discontent with themselves, wanting you to feel the same. I just don't feel like that's happening. Maybe somebody ended a relationship with you here, Aries Taurus, hoping that it would like hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just know Aries Taurus is just so sad about me. And it's like, no, no, no. I'm in the 6 of Wands. I feel good. Leo energy, right? I feel awesome. This is great. I feel more free. Now I can see clearly. Maybe it was this relationship that might have been clouding your vision a little bit. Possibly. Maybe the divine had to move this person out of the way so that you can be in alignment for these benefits, right? Because, you know, sometimes the people we're connected to aren't necessarily meant to partake in that type of party with us. Or really, it would be detrimental to have them around as the divine is bringing this energy towards you. Okay? So tell me more about the 8th house and Sagittarius. You could have been dating a Sagittarius or somebody with heavy Sag in your chart. Or the ending could be with a Sag. I don't know. Yeah. It's the Tower. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right. Now, it doesn't have to be a Sag. Because, again, you do have the 6 of Wands. You do have Leo energy here. Okay. Could be connecting with the water sign as well. With the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups in reverse. But that's the eureka moment. Like, oh, shoot, now that I fell out of this tower with this person, I can actually see now. Well, damn. Like, I kind of get that. Like, oh, I didn't even know all of that was here. I didn't even know. I think some of y'all weren't even aware how maybe consciously or even subconsciously this 2 of Cups connection, whatever you were emotionally attached to or connected with, was actually crowding, interesting. I almost get maybe they were like clingy or kind of hovery. That wouldn't be a Sag energy by nature. I don't know. Maybe the sign doesn't even matter, right? You know who this is if you're resonating with this. It's like the moment you fall out of the tower, you start to see things that you just didn't see before. And it almost hits like, oh, that's why maybe I've been, again, the Knight of Pentacles energy, not going anywhere, not moving anything. Like, it's because I've had this emotional attachment to this thing, this person, this place, this situation. I honestly feel like for some of you, it's just one day you decide not to be sad anymore. And I know that that's like, I don't know, maybe that could be looked at as like toxic positivity, but I don't really feel like, because I think you've done the shadow work with it. Because if you hadn't done the shadow work with it, it wouldn't be the 6 of Wands clarifying the 8th house. Like, you've conquered the shadow, right? Which is what Scorpio kind of represents sometimes. I just think it's just a decision that you just consciously make. You know what? I'm not sad about that anymore. Boom. 6 of Wands. Boom. The Tower. Boom. Whatever this energetic emotional cord disintegrates. Yeah. And it's time to celebrate. 3 of Cups. A lot of water here. Definitely some of you guys could have been dealing with a Cancer, or you might have strong Cancer in your chart somewhere. Tell me more about Sagittarius energy for the world. Yes, permanently celebrating. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. This person could have felt like a dark cloud. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, this could have been a long, long time. Like I said, some of you guys, this relationship maybe has been over for a while. But maybe because you put in a lot of time with this person, you maybe thought you would have a life with this person or build with them. Again, it feels like a water sign, just to be honest. Definitely probably a Cancer, maybe. I don't know why I keep wanting to fall into that. Maybe you guys are trying to pinpoint it, okay? And I'm over here just like picking up on y'all. But I think there's just been a long time with the 10 of Pentacles. It's longevity at the end of the day. It's some sort of foundation. It's some sort of stability. Pentacles can represent years. This could have been 10 years ago. This could have been a 10-year long relationship. Maybe you've known this person for 10 years. It's some sort of emotional history. I kind of get that with the 10 of Pentacles when it comes out. For me as a reader, it denotes there's history here. There's something that's been long-standing and long-term. But for the world and the 3 of Cups, it's like Aries is doing a little two-step. Aries is like getting nice. Some of y'all just might be heavier on the Aries side, okay? Maybe not so much on the Taurian side of the cusp. That might resonate with this. But it's like, y'all, it's like you're getting your groove back, or you're getting this kind of Sagittarius swag a little bit. Like, you know, it's hard to keep a Sag down. You know what I mean? Like, I think you guys are really channeling that sister energy here from that Aries dynamic with Sagittarius. It's like, it's really hard to keep a Sag down in the dumps for too long. They really do have like a 72-hour bounce back rate. Okay? And I feel like you guys are tapping into that to kind of really move you forward from this tower, really bring in the completion of something. Or again, it's like, yeah, that was then, this is now. I put in the work, I put in the time. 10 of Pentacles. Just want to see, come on now, yeah, you learned the lesson. 6 of Pentacles and the Hermit. Virgo energy, let's talk about this earth element. 2 earth energies. Oh, wait, isn't that Virgo? No, this is Taurus. So there you are. There's your Taurian energy. Maybe this was a lesson learned, right? That Taurian vibe, very Venetian, very much loving of the love, loving to indulge, right? The pleasures and comforts are kind of a priority here, but I feel like you've learned a lesson about that. Oh, I just heard like the cost of pleasure. So maybe there was something very pleasurable about this 2 of Cups, or maybe it fed something that was comforting in you, or again, it maybe filled something in you here, Aries, Taurus, that I just think you've healed through now. And it's interesting when that happens, when you guys are doing deep shadow work and you're healing your inner child and you're tuning yourself into your higher self, you're merging your masculine and your feminine, right? You'd be surprised of the towers you fall out of with people. It's like I didn't even realize I was connecting with them from that vibration of maybe a void needing to be filled, Aries, Taurus, or again, some sort of emotional trauma, or this could have been like a trauma bond that you're now broken away from. Some sort of codependency, maybe even. Because it's like, oh, this person's been in my life for so long, or, you know, this, that, and the third. Maybe this is even a family member for some of y'all. That whatever the codependent bond was between y'all, because you're doing your shadow work, because you're embracing that 8th house energy, you no longer resonate or relate to their sadness. It's the 5 of Cups in reverse. That's where you guys connected. The disappointment and everybody lets me down, and just kind of being in that vibration. But lessons learned, 6 of Pentacles. Learning that the time that you put in is the time that you get out. But again, this kind of cycles through my collective here for those of y'all that tune in. Just because you put the time in with one relationship, one person, one, maybe this is a job, I don't know, right? One passion project, one career, one situation, whatever that might look like, doesn't mean that you always get the return from that exact situation. That's a hard lesson to learn sometimes. I feel like it's definitely difficult, especially with the 8th house here, because change is not necessarily the strong suit for the Taurian side of you, right? You prefer stability, you prefer consistency. If you're going to show up like this today, show up like that tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And or it can kind of lead you into having certain vices, right? Because it's like being creatures of comfort, or is it creature of habits? Why does that not sound right, but right at the same time? Anyway, off on my tangents here. For some of y'all, that's something that's important. What you invested into this situation, let's say it is a love relationship, you might not receive out of that person, but you'll gain it as a benefit in something new and something else. Right? So energy given is not destroyed, it's not wasted. That's what maybe needs to push the mind forward a little bit here. Whatever you invested in isn't time wasted. It's just going to be recycled and reused and presented back to you in a different form, in a different person, in a different connection, in a different contract. And that's what that Page of Cups was saying. Be open to that. Seek out different possibilities. How else are you maybe getting that return on your investment? Because for some of y'all with the Tower and the 5 of Cups, it's not coming from this 2 of Cups. Even though maybe that's what was invested in. And you in this Hermit energy, very stable, doing that soul searching. Like I said, this collective has definitely done the shadow work. So whatever quick shift of energy, again with the Tower being here, it's been earned. Almost, right? It's not just waking up and being like, you know what, I'm just going to ignore all my problems and like act like nothing's wrong. No. You were in it. You dug deep. You did the work. Now you truly get freedom from it, not fake freedom. You know what I mean? Tell me more about this Hermit energy for stability and earth element. Oh, come back. There's that Aries energy. 2 of Wands. Now you have a clear vision. Now I see stability. I see what path leads me to stability now. Whether that is in relationships, I see what connections and relationships and partnerships lead me to stability, the 10 of Pentacles. And maybe even feeling like Aries-Taurus, you have a little bit more agency in that. Where it might have felt like it was chosen for you, or people maybe chose you for relationships. You never really pursued the person you want. It's like having that type of shift. Where now you kind of feel like, yeah, no, like I know what I want and I'm going to go get it. I see. I'm going to make it happen. And, or I have a choice. I don't always have to connect with people who want to connect with me. That could be even freeing, right? To be mindful of the connections you indulge in. Be mindful of the connections you give to. Yeah, because that's been the lesson, 9 of Wands. That's what really wears you down when you end up connecting with energies that don't necessarily give you this balance, this reciprocity. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. That's what you need to take some time to review here. Maybe that's what this Mercury retrograde is going to be all about for you. So again, like I said, I feel like a lot of this might be in the past. Some of you, this is a family member. Others of you, this could be a past lover, a past friend. Okay? But it all resonates the same. And look at that. 4 of Swords. Return and benefits is that you get peace of mind. Because I get that for some of y'all, you get the solace and the peace to say, I gave that situation my absolute all that I had to give. Nothing left. 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. And if after giving my all, I'm only at the Seven of Pentacles with this situation, or it just faded out, or it stopped somehow, or again, like you've met some cap, or now we're looking at each other falling out of this tower, then so be it. So it's almost like you walk away from this situation feeling like you didn't leave any stone unturned. Interestingly enough, the Four of Swords is the only air energy I see here, or that's come out. You got water with the 8th house, you got fire with Sagittarius, you got earth, right, with the earth element and stability. Same reflected here in your tarot. Water with the cups, fire with the wands, right? Earth with the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. And then there's the sword, the benefit, the air. Some of you guys could have, your Jupiter could be in an air sign. So it's almost like you get an expansion of the mind. I see. Yeah, maybe even your third mind, or like your third eye, or your spiritual mind, or your mind's eye gets expanded some way. That allows you to see what was making these situations that ended in the tower unstable to begin with. Because think about the 6 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. You go from having enough to share and to give, to then looking at your own bush and being like, well, dang, I only got 2 Pentacles here. And everybody else bushes got the 5. Wait a minute, where did I go wrong? Where did I overspend? Where did I overgive? Where did I stop tuning in and pruning my garden so that it could match everyone else's? That could also be the lesson, Aries-Taurus. With that 9 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, it's like, be mindful of relationships and partnerships that come in for you that require you to give more than they're able to give you. And you know how you'll sense and feel that balance is off. You won't have peace of mind when you're around them. I think you're going to be shocked at how sensitive you're going to be to this person or this situation or these people, because it could be more than one. You're not going to have peace. It's like your peace is going to be disturbed to the point where that's the signal. That's the benefit that a lot of you are going to start integrating and using as a part of your daily practice when it comes to navigating the energies around you. If it doesn't bring you peace, it's not worth it. And then also knowing what's fake peace and like what's real and true peace, like what's pretending. Because some of y'all might have dealt with some pretenders here. People kind of telling you what you maybe wanted to hear, especially with that 6 of Wands. You know what I mean? And then really they're just not solid at the end of the day. I feel like that phase of dating for some of y'all, or that phase of connecting with others from that vibration, is done and ended. And you're being gifted with the benefit of sight. Which you guys are going to use. I think you're going to use it well, for sure. For sure, for sure. Let's just go ahead and see, though. What's the outcome of this Jupiter return for Aries, Taurus? What do they need to know about this peace of mind, this rest, this relaxation? Okay. Yeah, especially with the 4 of Swords coming after the 3 of Swords, whatever betrayals that have just been lingering in your mind, lingering in your energy. As soon as Jupiter shifts, it's like, yeah, I'm done with that. Like, it got to the tower for the reason, and I'm happy about it. 3 of Cups and celebrating. Like, I'm glad that this cycle is over. It's been a long one. Some of you have been in like a 10-year cycle that's coming to an end with this Jupiter shift. For Jupiter energies to be out here twice. Okay, yeah, change. Absolutely. The essence of the 8th house. Change. Transition. And diligence. Ooh. That's the benefit too. You'll be more diligent. Like I was trying to say, you'll be more diligent about who you give to, who you spend time with. Pentacles, time, energy, resources, money. What are you spending that? What are you paying attention to? Be more diligent about that, and or that's going to come a little bit more naturally to you, Aries Taurus. What else might be a benefit Aries Taurus will see out of this energy? Thank you. Ooh, illumination. That's that I see. And come on now, success. Guaranteed. 6 of Wands. Look at that. Yeah. Feeling very victorious. Again, feeling like a conqueror. Feeling like you've overcome a major, major cycle, which you have. That feeling is accurate. Okay? And there is a lot of success that will find you so long as you're committed here to being diligent about the changes that you know you need to make, Aries Taurus, the changes you need to implement, and changing the things that have been illuminated to you. Remember, some of y'all, that vision door has been closed. So now that the divine is opening it back up, be diligent about what you see. Be diligent about the actions you take towards what you see and the changes that you make. Okay? Because that's ultimately going to define and or create the success that you might be looking for with whatever this is. Some of you, it's like trying to have a successful love life somehow. Yeah, but you're protected. Okay, absolutely. You got protection here. Come on now. I love, love, love y'all. I don't even know how much y'all know that I kind of geek out over tarot like this. I love when the oracles and the tarot cards just line up and meet each other. I just love that. Love that, love that. Inner peace, 4 swords. Protection. Absolutely. I feel like that's the whole name of the game here, Aries Taurus. It's how you've learned to be diligent in protecting yourself, but not doing so where you're closing your heart off. Hence the Page of Cups coming out at the beginning of the reading, right? Doing so where, again, come on now, the tree. Based on the height of that tree, scale-wise, how deep do you think those roots are? How long do you think those roots are? That's what y'all looking like right now. And even look with the lightning in the background. Lightning can be connected to Jupiterian energy. So yeah, you got a lot of Jupiter, positive support coming from Jupiter. Lightning in the tower. Lightning can also signal flash and quick changes. Lightning also illuminates, right? So lightning, maybe if there's like a thunderstorm that happens, maybe you guys just enjoy thunderstorms like I do. But something about like, I get thunder is important here. Maybe that might be like a confirmation for some of y'all. Like if it's been raining and maybe storming, you might be like deep in thought and then all of a sudden hear thunder outside or like a lightning strike. And it's like, that's the divine speaking to you. That's Jupiter talking to you. Hey, you know what I mean? Like giving you some sort of, I think it's positive. I feel like it's a yes because success is out here. Some of y'all with this vision, it's like you see some sort of like money making opportunity or some sort of like business thing that you want to create. Lightning or thunder, even if you don't hear it and it's not like in the nature around you, you might see like a vision of lightning. You might even get like those flashes of lights in your eyes. I get those sometimes, yeah. Or you might just see lightning on TV or in an ad. Lightning and thunder is like a huge communication signal between source and you right now, Aries Taurus. That's what source was saying. I have something to say. I want to speak to Aries Taurus. That's how they're going to speak to you. Through lightning. That's kind of cool, yeah? Bottom of the deck, you got wisdom. Look at Aries Taurus getting wise. That's a beautiful thing. You're the cusp of power. Powerful wisdom. Or when wisdom yields you power. Power over yourself first and foremost, right? Because that's all you can truly control. But I also feel kind of power in your presence, power in your ability to see, power in your diligence, power in your ability to endure change, which is no easy feat, again, for your energy. But protecting your inner peace is like the name of the game for y'all. Be diligent about protecting your inner peace so that you can reach the level of success, Six of Wands, that you've been dreaming of, hoping for, wanting, desiring. But that's going to require you to really commit yourself to seeing yourself through some sort of change. Change of heart, change of mind, change in your spirit, change in your emotional body for I think a lot of y'all, a change in emotions. It's like how you look at something, your perception around something, whatever emotions you have attached to it is what's been holding you back, Aries, Taurus. And I think you're underestimating the power that you have to literally say, you know what, like I literally can't even be sad about that anymore. Like I don't have the energy for it. Like it might even get to that point, Nine of Wands. I just don't even have the energy to care anymore. Let's just move forward. And it's like, boom. Like it's almost like Jupiter's just waiting for you to kind of free yourself a little bit so that it can really expand you. Beautiful energy, Aries, Taurus. As always, your guys' readings are so intricate and so deep sometimes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and allowing me to read for y'all. I really do enjoy them. Yeah, I hope that you found this reading helpful. Again, for anyone new, this has been the Timeless Energy Check-in reading. Okay, I get to these probably about once a month, really, so this can definitely resonate over the next month. Again, it's timeless though, so whenever you find it, whenever you feel called to watch it or rewatch it, make sure you do so. Follow your instincts and your intuition on that. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear how this resonates with your current energy in the comments down below. You don't even have to go in detail. If you could just say it resonates, I appreciate it, whatever, or just say hi. I love to talk with y'all down there. And if you're new here to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, all right? It's going to help me pick up on your energy for these almost daily readings that I do here at Cusp of Roses, all right? Make sure you also have that bell notification turned on to all. So at the very least, you're notified when I am live every day. So if you want to tune in to that reading or to that day's content, you can, all right? Because I love to have you guys here. I love when you guys show up in the other readings as well. Thank you guys so much. Again, Aurora, thank you for being here. Thank you, Kia. Who else showed up? Thank you, JP. All right. Who else was here? Thank you, April, for showing hello, love. I appreciate all of that love in that chat. I can't wait to read all your chats back. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to read through those. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? Namaste.